It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, December 20th. I'm meteorologist Abby Dyer. Thanks so much for waking up with us this morning on Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Numbers are better this morning. We're in the mid 30s across the region. I would still recommend a coat early on, but the warm-up starts today. This is the day that I think you can get back out and about. Things are going to be feeling pretty nice across the Ozarks. I have a high temperature of 57 degrees. So very pleasant across the region, even though we have a good deal of cloud cover, and some of that's in place already. So we will dive right in this morning. And the real key here is that a warmer pattern is ahead, not just for today, but as we round out the work week forecast, and these warmer temperatures will stick around for us through much of the holiday weekend. I've got upper 50s expected across the Ozarks today. There will probably be some folks that get close to 60 this afternoon. I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of low 60s. The weather map looks pretty good for us. All the unsettled weather, it's back on the West Coast. That's where they're expecting heavy rainfall today. East Coast finally clearing up from some of the unsettled weather, and we are kind of just going to be experiencing a nice day in the Ozarks as low pressure approaches us. Rain chances, they return tomorrow, probably in the evening, lasting through the weekend. Kind of on and off rain chances each and every day. So if you want the dry time, enjoy it today. It'll be warm enough to get out, maybe head to the park. I know the kids are going kind of stir crazy. We don't have a class to keep us occupied. So maybe a good day to head outside, because temperatures will not be so bad. Just light jacket weather, upper 50s, as I mentioned. Rain chances then return to this forecast, not only for the end of the work week, as I said, beginning tomorrow afternoon, lasting through Friday, but I also have rain chances in the forecast for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. The rain chances look best on Friday or overnight Thursday night into Friday, and then again on Sunday. I still have a chance for rain on Christmas Day itself, though. And I've been telling you this for several days, but the temperatures will be so warm that we are not talking any snowflakes mixed in with this. I know some people want that this time of the year, but it's not going to be the case for 2023 Christmas. We are looking at the highest chances of precipitation on Christmas Eve, about 50 to 80% chance for rain. Highest activity is going to be in the afternoon and evening. So if you want to hit the road early on Christmas Eve, I think that would probably be a rain-free time to do so. We also have rain chances on Christmas Day, once again in the afternoon and evening, about a 50% chance for rain on Monday itself. So that's how the rain chances are breaking down as we head closer to the holiday weekend. We then have rain chances that persist through the end of the week as well. And by the time we add up all this rain, it might be this nice little soaking downpour, 1 to 3 inches of rainfall expected from Thursday afternoon all the way through Monday. So it's going to be a lot of water, but maybe some mud as we head closer to the holiday. So keep that in mind. Today, temperatures couldn't be much better. 57, the forecasted high temp in Springfield. It will be kind of breezy, so keep that in mind today. Rain chances return for us after lunch tomorrow. In fact, I think most will be closer to sunset, so you can get your errands done early in the day on Thursday. Even though we add the rain chances to the forecast, I have high temperatures that will still be in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. And rain is a pretty good bet on Friday, and I'm expecting that temperatures are not really affected by this either. We'll see numbers that are still in the mid 50s on Friday. Saturday, we're still in the upper 50s for those afternoon highs. And by the way, temperatures this morning are above freezing, and I don't think we get below freezing again until next week. So we are talking about a really warm pattern here in the Ozarks over the next several days. Around the country, what's making headline is flooding is kind of lingering up in the Northeast, but they are not expecting any more active rainfall, at least today. More chances for rain and storms for them as we get closer to the weekend. Heavy rain on the way for California. I mentioned that strong storm system off the coast that's moving in today. And no white Christmas for us here in the Ozarks, but some of the higher elevations off in the mountain chains are going to get some snowfall. So if you want to see it, you're going to have to head west. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister question for the day. This one kind of fun. What strange Christmas tradition would you find in Norway on Christmas Eve? And the options that I gave you were A, that they hide all their brooms, B, that they take all the decorations off the tree, C, that they burn one random present, or D, that they fill all their pots with milk. if you took a stab at this one, it might have been kind of hard. If you did try and Google it, it was a little bit more difficult to find, but the answer is A. They hide all their brooms in Norway. Now, this dates back to an old folklore where it is apparently known in Norway that witches descend on houses on Christmas Eve to frighten humans and their kids. So to make it more difficult for them to get around, families hide their brooms. They also hide their mops during this festive period because if there is no broom or no mop to hop on, then they can't get up to any harm because those witches just can't fly around. So now you know they hide all their brooms in Norway. That happens on Christmas Eve. I had never heard of that tradition before, but congrats if you answered A. You're now entered to win $20 to Scooter's Coffee. Here's tomorrow's brain twister question: true or false today? The gangster movie that Kevin McAllister watches in Home Alone is a real film. Do you think that is true or false? You know the one I'm talking about, you filthy animals. Do you think that is a real film that Kevin McAllister is watching? True or false? Let me know your guess. 50-50 shot. And you could win $20 to Scooter's Coffee. So might as well enter. You can do that over on the website. It's aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for listening early this morning to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I'm meteorologist Abby Dyer, and I hope you have a great day. We're getting closer to Christmas, and it's going to be a pretty nice day to be out and about. So